guys, just me, Debs from the Ghost House. I hope you're all alright. I hope you're all surviving out there. It's been a real manic few days. The whole demeanour of this bungalow has changed, and it's changed rapidly. And then the next breath, it's fine again. It's happy, it's jolly, it's lovely. And then you feel it. And so far, it's decided to come from behind me, literally crawl behind me. And you feel it. And I must be honest with you, I must be totally honest with you. I've stood here and I've gone, oh, what are you gonna do this time? Because when all this blew up beginning of the year with the dolls, I was attacked left, right and centre. I was scratched, I was burned, it was horrible, horrible. But this, I cannot put my psychic radar on it, okay? I can't do that. If, for example, let me think, because I'm a trained hypnotherapist, so let me try and put this across. When you see Santa, you relate Santa with presents, with gift, with nice feeling, right? So every time you see Santa, you get excited because you know you're going to get this gift, right? Simple. Other things, I don't know, you see churchyard and you know you're going to sob your heart out at a funeral because you know the churchyard funeral means sadness, okay? Are you following? But this, I can't put my finger on it. I don't know how to react. I don't know. Because this is a new entity. This is something much more powerful than I've ever dealt with in my career. And I have dealt with some horrendous demons. Like in the, I don't really want to talk about it, but the exorcism I did with someone on a 7-year-old boy. Don't want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it. Everything's okay. Little lad's absolutely fine now. Really is. I keep in touch with mum. And it is fine. Anyway. So this thing crawls up behind you. It's like a dark black cloak coming round, and it engulfs you. So it literally corners you in a room and it engulfs you. And this time it's not always smelling lovely, you know, you get a very sulphur smell with it. And then I've been dragged out of beds before. When I've pushed my luck, when I've really antagonised a demon, I've been yanked out of bed. I've woken up, my flipping bed is literally flying and vibrating as hard as it can. I've seen Christ knows what move, doors open, cupboard doors open, noises. I've done through all of that because I was born to be this way. My birth was an extremely sad affair. And the one thing that I've had before I had my boys, the one thing I ever had was my psyche. It's a very, very sad story that I have. And I've learnt to, instead of crying, reacting, kicking off, whatever you want to do because of it, I've learnt to cope and try and cope with the thought of what actually happened. But when you're born and you don't know this gap of time, and I don't know where I was, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. So to cover up from all this sadness. And it is sad, it is sad. But I've always had my psyche. I've always, where I haven't had my family, I've always had my psyche. And that's kept me going. That's kept me going through thick and fast and nasty, horrible times of my life. It's been there, my guides have been there, and they are amazing, but equally so, I've given up a lot to follow the path that I'm leading at the moment. Yeah, I have made sacrifices, but they're my sacrifices, and that's what I chose to do. So I'm going to do that, and I'm a pure white light worker. I don't go dark web shit, Satan worshipping and all that. I don't do that. I am a white light worker. I work with the white light. I work as a spiritualist for your highest good. I will do anything for you, because that's the woman that I am. And I've got to find myself. I've got to start finding myself. But to find myself, I may not like what happened, but I haven't got any choice. So this is my world, and this is why I keep coming back. This is why I cried, because I felt I've let myself down, because I wasn't able to pull through what I wanted to. But then I realised it was bad news, not last night, night before. It was bad news. So that's the reason things didn't happen. I just need to count my blessings, which I do. I do every morning. I count my blessings. And in so many ways, I'm so lucky. I've got my amazing 3 boys, all mummy's boys, all I'd give my life for. And my adopted family, I love them more than love itself. I tell you, my adopted father died, and it made me realise what a wonderful gentleman he was, and how much I was a daddy's girl. And when that gaping big hole starts, you've got to fill it. You've got to do something. And we've all lost people. We've all lost our close ones. But to me, I'm going back to the beginning, because the people in my life who are getting older, it petrifies me, as it would you. You know, when somebody close to you passes away, regardless of whether you're fostered, adopted, born into a family. I was always told I was special, and I've always been brought up to be special, to feel special. And because of that, I've always wanted to make other people feel special. So again, it's another reason why I do what I do, to make people feel good, to help people, to do my utmost when I have a reading. My guides, I'm just so focused on who you are that I ask my guides to let me feel how you feel. So the situation that you're going through, they put me in there with you. And that's how I can get names, dates, times, places. I read the blueprint of your life. And I love you to bits. And I've always said, when anyone becomes part of the ghost host. Will be part of my ghost host family. And I can't thank you guys enough for coming on time after time after time, sacrificing Corrie and Emmerdale and coming on and doing what we all love. It's good fun. Yeah, there's shitty bits to it, yeah. But I think together, whatever this thing is, together, we can beat it. We can beat it. But there's so much. Do you know what, guys? I really, really, really need to write a book. I have been told this since I was flipping 30 when I worked for Russell Grant. I was told then, goodness me. And at that point, I hadn't told people even half of what has gone on and what I've seen, and I love to share it with you guys. I flipping love to share it with you guys. I'm going to do a couple of hours of pure readings, nothing really about what's going on unless something specific happens, but it's not my intention. My intention is to whack out loads of readings. So all I need you to do is to like, share and comment something and then emoji. It keeps the ghost host where it keeps building momentum, yeah, and obviously it's getting out to more people, which it's my baby, and I love you people all being part of my baby, and together, you know, we're making a toddler together. So if you could do that for me, I would so appreciate it. And also, if you do it on the live event, do it on there, you'll go in the draw. You'll go in the draw. You're going to have to bear with me because I'm doing this single-handed. So you're going to have to bear with me a bit. Do you know what? I've got to sit down and I've got to spend a week of learning what to flipping do technology-wise. I need to grab someone, sit them down, feed them donuts, and then help me, because I'm no good. I'm no good. I've never done editing. I did something on YouTube Studio or something. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Anyway, I so love you all. Thank you so much, please, for coming back time and time again and hanging out with me, because it's been amazing. But I love you lots. I'm not sleeping. What's the time now? 5 to 3. I'm not sleeping. I'm wide awake. I'll be knackered. Was it tomorrow? Or whenever I wake up anyway. But I'm trying to get Stu to put the shells up that have been December. Please put them up. Oh, and a million excuses. So, and I've got to keep my eye out for something to store the doll in. I love you lots. Sleep tight.